you enjoyed this video. So in the last video I made it was featuring the Tamiya. The Tamiya did come into some big problems. I've got the mid part here which actually failed. This is the whole actual mid part of the chassis. This is where all the electrics go, and what has happened is the back assembly, there's like three sections to this Tamiya. There's the back where the back axle and the back diff is, and where the drive is, and then the drive shaft goes through the side here to the front assembly. And what happened was there's these 6 screws on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this had shattered, and this broke. I think it was that fall down the stairs that actually finished it off, because these 2 parts here were already broken. So yeah, so that's what's failed. So it's just hanging on by a bit of plastic now. But anyway, moving on, I had an idea this evening that I will use the electronics in the FTX, because the FTX is a working chassis and the Tamco electrics still work, so why don't I just move them on to this one now. On today's build video, the last video featuring the FTX, I did the front steering assembly. I redid that, redid the shocks, and built that back up again because they were quite seized. So I'm going to basically fit most of the electrics today. I'm not sure how many parts it's going to be, but I'm just going to film it all now and then break it up into like 2 or 3 videos, because makes it much easier. So I'll move you on down, and so that we can start with, I think, the engine. I think we can start fitting in. So let's see. So I did take all the electronics out of the Tamiya already, so it would make much easier for today. But this is the 3215 kV engine. Yes, it is brushless, as you can tell. If you do not know the differences between brushless and brushed, brushed has like quite a lot of holes in it, and you can actually see like little fans, and it also, brushless has 3 cables and brushed has 2. So there's little features you can probably tell between the 2. If I'm wrong, you never know. But that is the main features you should look out for if you're looking for brushed or brushless. So it does fit the FTX's pins, so I should go and find the actual screws for this, because I did put them away, because when I did take the electrics out of the FTX previously, I did put them somewhere. I think it's in one of the drawers, but I'll go and find them. But I've got 2 drive gears here. This one is actually FTX parts. This is the one that come with the brushless version, but this is the only grub screw I have which actually fits it. When I got the part ordered to me, it didn't have a grub screw in it, so it would be sticking out like that, spinning. So for now I'll use the Tamco's original drive gear, because it's the same mesh gears, a bit more teeth than the FTX, but just the same, and it has a smaller grub screw, so I can actually fit it on properly. Now I've got the bits to get to this this whole section, to this bar here. I need to take all of this out and then take this metal aluminium engine bracket out. So I'll do that by doing like that. So now that's off, we can then start mounting the engine. Now I tried to get this off, this metal aluminium, but one of the screws' head has completely rounded out. So what we have to do is go do this the hard way and somehow get this screw in like that first. Right, get a long enough screwdriver like that. Oh. Try it. Yeah, right. So now you've got that. Start to line up the actual. Ooh, damn it! Line up the screw and start turning it. Right now, it's actually started to grab. So that's the first one done. Now before I put the next one in, I need the actual drive gear. Now did I put it underneath? Yes, it's right here. So this is the metal drive gear. Now this needs to sit so it's not too tight to this well, basically flywheel. That's what I'm going to call it, flywheel. So I need to line up the flat bit of the engine. Where's the flat? There it is. So now that's showing. So that bit needs to line up with this bit. Right. And there. Right. That should be it. That's it right there actually. That's dead on. If I get the right Allen key for it. I literally just had the Allen key right now. How did I take the thing off then? Huh? Right, I'll come back to you and I'll see. Right, now I've found it, so okay, right, in. So that's now locked onto the engine. So what you then do is you push the engine in. Oh, it's a bit tight. Like so. And so you can hear it, it's a bit, I think it's a bit loose at the moment. Yeah, so it's not quite there yet. So there you go, that's actually messed there. That's actually quite good. Check for any slack, isn't it? It's a tiny bit of slack. Yeah, that's fine. So that's done it quite well. So what you then do is get to the second screw, find the hole which is there, and tighten that up. Right, done. So that's it set now. Perfect. Now I then need to put on the spine. Right, so now I've fit it back on, the engine's in, we can probably move on to the servo. So, let's fit this in like that. And I've got the servo screw somewhere. Here it is, a little black servo screw, so I need that in a minute. So we need one screw there. I think you can have 4 on this one. Oh, it's really back here. I think you can have 4 on this one, but I don't think we need them. I think 2 will be fine enough. Oh. Right, so now that's the servo stuck in, we can then put the steering arm on. The problem is with that is I'm not sure if that oops, I'll turn you a bit so you can actually see. I'm not sure if this is actually dead center at the moment because I can't really put it on until I actually line it all up. So I'll leave that as it is now and then move on to, I think, the ESC I think I'll move on to, which will be mounted on the top here. So you got, I think it'll be mounted around about, where should we mount it actually? So I think it plugs in like that. Middle one is the middle yellow, and then this one is the red. I think that's how it goes. If not, I could just swap it around. So where can I mount it? I think I'll probably mount it like this. So it's at the back, and have the battery for this here, and then this is going in the receiver. So I think I can actually just leave it like that. I'll mount it properly later with some cable ties or a rubber band I think I was using last time. So before I put this in the box, I'll actually connect these cables up. So this is the servo. I think this will be in channel 1. So you need to, I'm not even looking at the camera. So this, see this like little like ridge here, it's like a little plastic ridge. This will show you which way round it is. So like that, and it also does have the negative and positive and plus and all that. So if you don't know, you can then tell if even without this plastic bit. So steering, I think will go into, I try to remember now, go into channel 1 like so. There you go. So it's in channel 1. The ESC now goes into channel 2. Now see, this one doesn't actually have that plastic bit I was on about, so you would have to go off the negative and positive wires and the colours, or just copy the servo, because the servo will normally have it. So you got that now, they're both in there. So now I've got the battery, so I've got my battery, still got charge in it, so that should be fine. Just put it in the battery bay for now. It should be switched off. Before you switch anything on, you switch the controller on first. This is for if you're new to RC. Switch on the controller first, connect it up, so it was off, right? So, and then what you do then is switch it on. Right, okay. So that's the ESC fan motor running. As you saw then, for like brief seconds, the driver is still working properly, but the steering I want now. See that? Steering is like that. So on your control panel, actually let me just switch it off now. It's very loud. The steering trim, which is the third one on the end, you put that to 0. Alright, so there's a little arrow on top, point that to the 0, switch this back on. Right, make sure that's alright. All that, so that. So that's all good. So now, that should be, let's put it back down. It should be alright now, so let me just make sure the steering's straight. Alright. Push it on. Right. Now I need that screw, which I have now lost. Well done. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. So this will go on the end here. Yeah, so not big enough, that is. So I can switch this off now. God, that fan is so loud. So what you would do is just screw this back up, like so. There you go. Right, so that's all good. So the steering should now work when I switch back on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes. Right, that's all working. That's good. That's brilliant, actually. That's a very, very, very well done. So, I should switch this off. Is it the kill switch? Oh, it's not a kill switch. Oh, I know what it is. Ah, right. So that button there, you press that to bind it to this controller. So what you see, you could press that button and it will sync the ESC to the controller. That's actually quite good, because I thought it was a kill switch, but that's only on nitro and petrol. But anyway, so that's all put together now. So the only thing left is now, I think the tyres, I think is what's left now. So I can put the tyres back on, which are up here. It's a wall of tyres. So yeah, I'll go and finish them now. So there you go, guys. That is the build, or the rebuild. I'm not going to call it a build because it's not like from scratch, or it's not really actually developing anything. This is literally just rebuilding what this card, which I love to bits, the FTX Carnage. If you're going to get an RC, and you're just starting RC as well, if you're thinking of getting a new RC, get FTX Carnage. Brushed or brushless? Brushed is pretty good. Brushless, I don't know because I haven't had a brushless yet. But FTX Carnage in general, best car like this sort of type, not solid axle like the Axial stuff like that. This is a really good car. I would go and get one because I'm not regretting it because it's an amazing car. Also, if you're thinking about it, it's about £119 for the brushed, and it's about 160 or 750 odd for the brushless. Either way, I would go for the brushed, but the ESC on that is not really beefy, and not like this one, not like the brushless ones. But I would strongly suggest going and getting one of these because they are amazing vehicles and they do last quite a lot. But yes, hopefully you enjoyed this video. That scared the crap. Oh god, that scared the hell out of me. Okay. This is what I mean by switching on the controller before you switch on the actual car, guys. Because that happens. So if you had that on the ground and you switched it on without the controller, it would go shooting off. It's happened to me in the past and it's not gone well. So yes, as I was saying, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see this car on the trail and actually see what I was on about, how good this car is, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. You're getting too loud. And so hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like this video, and I shall see you guys next time. It's turning around there. There you go. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.